Hello, Aquarius. Happy Wednesday, October 30th. Is it? Yeah, today's 30th. Sorry. Welcome to Intuitive Tarot. If you are new here, welcome back. If you are returning, I'm sending you all beautiful energy, healing, love, and light. I want to thank you for your like, share, subscribes, your support. If you have not subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe. Hit that like button and tap that notification bell so you can be notified whenever I do post a reading. Now let's go ahead and check out what's going on in your energy for the week. I don't know why, but I do feel inclined to just let you know that I always cleanse my cards. I always cleanse the energy with my Palo Santos. Before every reading, I shuffle the deck before and after every reading, so we're good to go. And I'm seeing 3 of Cups at the bottom of the deck, so you're in this celebratory energy. Clear messages and guidance for Aquarius. Oh, and got the 10 of Cups, the 2 of Pentacles. So I see why you're celebrating. You just accomplished something, obtained something you've always wanted, something you've dreamed of, something you worked hard to obtain. It could have came after leaving something or someone behind. Could have been a lifestyle, could just be a particular group of people or an individual. So I'm seeing now the Knight of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So it's giving love. This is giving a love reading. You are in this celebratory connection with this person where you're happy. You guys are enjoying one another, having, a good time. And it just feels like it just feels like heaven on earth with the 10 of Cups. Like, it feels like a dream come true. It feels like everything you've been wanting and hoping and praying for. But it came, if it hasn't come, it will come after you make a decision to leave someone in the cold. You know what I mean? Like, you can't have the best of both worlds. You have to leave someone behind in order to have like this happily ever after connection with someone else. So you could have a choice in love regarding 2 individuals, and you could have been juggling the 2 individuals, not sure on which direction it was that you wanted to go in. But after making that decision to leave someone behind, you received. Or rather, you could have taken your cup of love to someone else that you felt was more aligned with your goals and your dreams. You felt like a particular individual, right? So you have individual A, individual B, and you decided to go with individual A because it aligns with what you want in a person. Like, you feel like individual A is exactly what you want and need. And there could have come a time period where you were in limbo, not knowing what choice you were going to make. But after, a significant amount of time, maybe you wanted to see if individual A was like the real deal, if it was safe. So you could have kept individual B just like as an option, like a plan B, literally. And, after spending some time with individual A, or enough time rather with individual A, you knew that was going to be your decision, and you decided to walk away and leave individual B in the cold. So we have Coffee Cup at the bottom of the deck. Oh, child, what am I doing? So you could be like conversing a lot, or could have been doing a lot of conversing with this particular person who you ultimately decided to give your finally you made the decision to walk away from individual B, right? Following that decision, now you want to go forward to individual A and let them know, like, hey, you're the one for me. I want to be with you. That's what it's given more than what I just mentioned. Okay. So to reiterate, so there's no confusion, because I know that was a little confusing right there, what I just did and all that. But wow. It's very simple. It's very, very, very simple. The math is mathing, literally. And that thought came to mind. The math is mathing. I finally got it together. What the divine is connecting for me. The divine is connecting the dots for me, and I'm getting it. I'm very sure that I'm sure and clear on the message, because the math is mathing, right? And as soon as I said that, I looked at the cards, and it's 10 over here, and 2 times 5 equals what? 10. So making the decision to walk away is what gave you this 10 of cups, what gave you this divine love. So, you know, with this 2 of pentacles, there was some confusion. You weren't exactly sure on what choice you wanted to make or which route you wanted to go in. You understand? You could have went back and forth for a little bit between individual A and individual B. But now, with the coffee cup at the bottom of the deck, now that you are sure that individual A is more aligned with what you want and what you need, you ultimately made the decision to leave someone in the cold. You made the decision, executive decision, to leave individual B in the cold. You could have even ghosted them. To be honest, if not you, it's the other way around. And so now you're wanting to go forward to individual A and offer your cup of love and really like lock it down. And if you haven't already. Ooh. So yeah, this person just feels like paradise to you. They bring you a lot of joy and they make you very, very happy. So naturally, it only made sense for you to go to individual A, where it's like you're happy. They bring you joy. There's a playfulness within the connection. You feel like they're your twin, if you will. Like they like complete you. You know what I'm saying? They complete you. You love me, you complete me, you hold my heart in your hands, and I know that it hurts me. You'll be the best man that you can, 'cause it's giving that type of energy. So with that camera clarifying the 2 of Pentacles, you could have had a choice between a connection from your past and a newer connection, right? Yeah. And so, you know, you had history with individual B, right? So ultimately, that's why you were in limbo, because you weren't sure, you know, if you wanted to just throw it all away, 1, and 2, you still care for that individual, things of that nature. So it could have clouded your judgment. But, you know, with the camera, it's like your past person or individual B, take it how it resonates, showed you enough for you to know and for you to be confident in making this executive decision to walk away and leave individual alone, cold turkey. Like, yes, you have memories. Yes, you still care for them, but no, you don't align with what I want in my life and the goals that I have over my life. You know, I'm no longer happy in this connection, and I'm really just holding on just for the hell of holding on, because I've known you, because we have history, we have memories, and I care about you. You know what I mean? That's the thing about love. It never goes away. Once you love someone, it's like you don't unlove them. But what happens rather is you fall out of love for them, but you still have love for them. Like you fall out of love with them, but you still have love for them. I'm sorry, that's what I meant to say. So, you know, the difference between being in love with someone is and having love for someone is that being in love with someone is you want to be with them, you want them, and you want what's best for them, versus being or having love for them is more so you just want the best for them, but you don't want to be with them anymore. You know what I mean? I hope that makes sense. So since you came to that conclusion, you know, you're putting into practice the knowledge that you've obtained from this experience being with this person. You see things from another perspective. And based on who you are, where you're going, and how you've been evolving as a person, that person, individual B, no longer, they don't align with that. You know what I mean? It really could be a case and scenario of just growing apart. Like you're constantly growing and evolving, whereas individual B could be right where you met them at, or you know what I mean? Right? There hasn't been a lot of growth. You know what I mean? Like you're miles and miles and miles ahead of your of individual B in terms of growth. Whereas individual A is not only, you know, on the same page, on the same speed, they might be ahead of you. You understand? They might could help you out a little bit versus the roles being reversed, where you're always doing, and you know what I mean, sacrificing and going out of your way for individual B, you know, going above and beyond. It's not like that with individual A. They take the load off. They remove some of your burdens. Whereas individual B may have been the cause of some of your burdens. They just kept adding and adding and adding. And it's like, I care for you. We got history, but I can't keep doing this. You're making my life harder than it has to be. And love is just not enough. Whereas individual A, they make me happy. They really make me happy. They go above and beyond for me. If anything, the roles are reversed with individual A. With individual A, I might be the one adding on to their plate, not the other way around. And I'm not going to play with it. I'm not going to play with it. With kisses, clarifying the Five of Pentacles, yes, you have love for this person. It's not easy for you to leave them out in the cold, to just walk away as if you guys never had anything. But at the end of the day, it's you versus me, and I have to choose myself because I'm drowning in this connection. It's not good for me. And I love myself enough to know that. I love myself enough to know that I have to walk away from this. Because you and I together is just not working. If two heads are better than one, why aren't we further along in this thing called life? The math isn't adding. Because if I combine my head with your head, right, I have less. I have poverty. I have struggle. I have burdens. But if I go and align my head with this other person, I'm blessed. My dreams come true. I'm happy. I'm abundant. I'm emotionally fulfilled. I can have fun. I can let my hair down. I can be happy. The difference between the two is literally day and night. There's no clouds in the sky. Sun is shining. Whereas with you, it's dark and gloomy and cold. And it breaks your heart. It really does. It's not easy. It's a heartbreaking decision that you have to make, but ultimately you can lead a person to water, but you can't make them drink it. That's not your job, and why should you have to? You want to be with somebody who's going to take their ass to that water their damn selves and drink it because they know they need it to survive. Just like you know you need it to survive. So the fact that I even have to lead you to this water and you don't want to drink it, something's off with you. And I can't keep doing it. I don't give a damn how much memory history we got. Now it's affecting me, damn near killing me. But I have to do what's best for me and my future. And that's put some distance between this. That's put some distance between you and I. With love spell coming out, this person could this person could be into witchcraft or potions and magic and things of that nature. But more so what I'm getting with this is that it could just feel like you're under a spell because you're so happy. You're so happy you're not used to it. So you could feel like this is an illusion somehow. Which is also why you were in limbo, you know? Because it's like, do I stick with the devil I know? Or do I go with the unknown? You get what I'm saying? Like decisions. But no, you came to the conclusion that it's real. It's real. Pets could be significant. You could have a pet. Someone could have just gotten, one of these people could have just gotten you a pet, or one of these people you had obtained a pet like together. I'm not sure what the pet you could have your decision could have been based on a pet. So like you could have pets are responsibilities, and ultimately your decision could have boiled down to, who's going to be a better choice in terms of this responsibility that I have. Who's going to be able to assist me in it, or who's going to just add more responsibility and no help. That's a possibility for somebody. You could be looking for your pet, a new parent. Like, because for real, you know, people, you know, there are a lot of people who really love their pets. Like, they have them, they gave birth to them. So it's like, are you going to be a good addition to this already? Are you gonna, do you like pets like how I do or something? Somehow that's significant. Health is at the bottom of the deck, so yeah. This situation was affecting your health. Could have been stressing you out, causing some type of health related issue. So cycles at the bottom of the deck. This was this person's karma. This was this, leaving this person in the cold was this person's karma. I'm also getting that with cycles here, it was just time to close this chapter. You know, you've already, you know, 10 signifies completion. You've completed a cycle. With this situation here, you've already completed this cycle with this person. This person came into your life for a reason. It says something getting something. So, you know, that something was knowledge, was wisdom, was, you know, information to help you grow and be the person that God has called you to be. It was all for your making, right? This connection that you had to leave behind. But now it's time to leave it behind. So it's all like with fate, this is all like in God's perfect will. Passion at the bottom of the deck. I'm seeing Scorpio, Libra, Pisces, Capricorn, and Taurus. So you could have those placements. Your person or those seasons could be significant. You could have children. You don't have to. So not only is this someone that you can trust and depend on, but they also bring healing into your life. They help you heal those childhood wounds that you have. And vice versa, possibly, right? So yeah, safe to say you're making the right decision. If there was any confusion. All right, Aquarius, that's what I have for you. For bookings, please email me at toointuitivetarot@gmail.com. Remember, these readings are for the general public. If you need me, my information is below in the description box. I love you. Until next time, love and light.